Essex County, there is an institution that is always striving to excel. Through innovation and progress, our students find a community where they are nurtured and inspired. Through academic accomplishments, artistic aspirations, and athletic pursuits, we are actively building the school of the future, and the future is now. We lead with confidence. We lead with faith. We lead by example. We are Pope John.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Number 3, Nicholas Nelio, wide receiver from Cedar Grove, escorted by his mother Gina, father Nick, and sister Bella. Number 6, James Duneman II, defensive lineman and tight end from Montclair, escorted by his mother Stacy, father James, and sister Ashley. Number 7, Matthew Moran, wide receiver from Chatham, escorted by his mother Patricia and father Chris. Number 9, Matthew Bergwall, a wide receiver from Morristown, escorted by his mother Anne Marie, father Chip, and brother Danny. Annie. Number 11, Caleb Passols, wide receiver from West Orange, escorted by his mother Gladys, father Carlos, and sisters Kayla and Casey. Number 21, Colin J. Robinson, defensive back from Irvington, escorted by mother Angie, father Skip, and grandparents Dell and Donald. Number 25, David Manzo, safety from Glenridge, escorted by mother Cindy, father Dave, and brother Brady. Number 26, Braden Kajanka, defensive back from Morristown, escorted by his mother Laura and father Todd. Number 27, Dylan Gilmore, linebacker, and brother, number 16, Jack Gilmore, quarterback from North Arlington, escorted by their mother Michelle, sister Hayden, grandma Maggie, and in memory of their dad, Danny Gilmore, also number 27, who is always with them. Number 33, Justin Cook, linebacker from Chatham, escorted by his mother Donica, his father Brian, and older siblings Brian, Tyler, and Owen. Number 44, Nolan Islander, linebacker from Madison, escorted by his mother Louisa, father Doug, and sister Gwen. Number 54, William Bruzeezy, offensive guard from Chatham, escorted by his mother Kathy, father Peter, siblings Natalie and John, and grandmother Sue. Number 55, J.J. Cutler, offensive lineman from Madison, escorted by his mother Stephanie, his father Jamie, his sisters Brianna and Allie, his grandmother Elizabeth, and his grandfather Babe. Number 71, Jack Astolfi, a lineman from Chatham, escorted by his mother Amanda and father Lou and brother Hudson. Number 81, Julian Eisenberg, tight end from Morristown, escorted by his mother Christine and father Aaron. And number 91. One, Tyler Amato, defensive tackle from Mountainside, escorted by his mother Dorian, father Ray, and sister Avery. As we conclude this side, escorted by his mother Dorian, father Ray, and sister Avery. As we conclude this special day dedicated to honoring our seniors, let us remember that this is not just an end, but also a new beginning. The lessons learned on the field, perseverance, resilience, and leadership will serve you well as you embark on your next adventures beyond high school. Remember, once a part of this team, always a part of this family. Hazard set forward.
Now every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Just trade in any phone in any condition and get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more. For me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Don't just live in your home, love it with quality kitchens and bathrooms from Special Editions in Rockaway. Our talented design team will work with you from consultation through completion of your cabinetry to ensure your complete satisfaction. Special Editions is a family-owned and operated business since 1978. Call to make an appointment to meet our designers and visit our showroom with over 50 beautiful kitchen and bath displays. Let Special Editions transform your space from home to dream home.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining,
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
Your entry door is your guest's first impression before entering your home. Make it a lasting one with Maslin Door Company, Sussex County's source for the largest selection of iron doors in New Jersey. Visit us today for professional and personable service from design to installation. Choose from elegant and secure iron doors to grace your home or beautiful fiberglass doors in a wide variety of color and style. Call Maslin Door for a free in-home estimate or visit our showroom and tell them Hudson sent you.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in, wide open net. Too easy right there.
Molly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it! That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
Can he break his record? Kenty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to look.
Lineups ahead tonight on more Sussex.
And welcome, everybody. We are live from Brendan P. Tevlin Memorial Field in West Orange, Essex County, New Jersey, as Big Stage Sports presents high school football, the continuation of Week 6. It is the Pope John Lions up against the Seton Hall Prep Pirates. And welcome, everybody. I'm Joel Kanya. Pleasure having you with us once again on the Big State Sports Network. We are at the Kelly Athletic Complex in West Orange. You see the skyline of New York City coming in there, and we're not too far from Manhattan, as Seton Hall Prep is their home field here, a beautiful complex here in West Orange. We should have a very good game between two storied programs. Pope John coming in with a record of 1-4. Seton Hall comes in with a record of 2-4. And what a beautiful day once again in northern New Jersey. We've had this weather for the last month here. Sunny skies, 73 degrees. Game time temperature being brought to you by ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all of your comfort needs. We'd like to thank all our sponsors for allowing us to come to Seton Hall Prep and bring you this game. Performance Pediatrics, conveniently located in Lafayette, New Jersey, and Totowa. Their family at Performances provides pediatric, occupational, physical, speech, and ABA therapy services for individuals aging from infants to adolescents. Call the office to schedule a tour or free screening. 973-862-6377. Visit performancepediatricsnj.com. Also, thank you to Damon Physical Therapy. They're located 156 Route 15, Lafayette, New Jersey, 973-862-6377. Damon Physical Therapy specializes in orthopedic manual physical therapy, OMPT. It's an advanced specialty area of physical therapy practice that is based on manual examination and treatment techniques gleaned from assessment. Also being brought to you by Septic Safe. At Septic Safe, they're proud to offer a comprehensive range of septic and plumbing solutions designed to meet the varied needs of both residential and commercial properties. Our extensive service offerings include expert septic system installations, meticulous septic tank pumping, thorough drain cleaning, precise excavation, and detailed septic system inspections. Each of these services is executed with the highest level of quality and precision. That's Septic with an A-K. All right, folks, we're getting set as we see Seton Hall Prep come onto the field in their home royal blues and whites. Those look sharp. Seton Hall Prep Pirates. Pope John coming in at 1-4. Seton Hall at 2-4. Let's talk about the Pope John Lions. I'll bring in my partner for today's ball game, Jason Leonardo. And Jason, Pope John, a storied franchise, all those championships up in Sussex County out of Sparta with head coach Vic Paternostro way back in the day. Now they have a new coach, 4-year head coach. He's not new, Dom Gaston, former Bergen Catholic guy. His mentor was his former coach at Bergen Catholic, Fred Stengel, who's a pretty good mentor. 22 years at Bergen Catholic, had a pretty good run there. But Pope John's coming in here off a tough loss to Del Barton.
Yeah, they played very well against a really good Del Barton team. Gaston had them playing very well. I would expect to see another really good performance from these guys today. And something to keep an eye on for Pope John, they have 3 offensive players who are reaching some pretty fantastic milestones. You look at Luke Irwin, junior quarterback, who is coming up on 1,000 yards passing for his young career. Tylee Kill, obviously the star probably of this Pope John offense, who's just 230 rushing yards shy of 3,000 for his career.
That's incredible.
An unbelievable feat. I mean, this is a guy that has, he's 10th in the state right now in yards per carry. He's been fantastic for them. And then even the wide receiver, Wes Johnston, who's coming up 240 yards shy or so of being a 1,000-yard receiver for his career. So there's a lot going on for Pope John into Seton Hall's building. A windy one here today.
It is windy. We are outside, so you're going to hear some wind, folks. This is a Super Football Conference United White Division matchup, and Pope John is 0-2 in the division. Seton Hall Prep 0-3. Seton Hall Prep overall 2-4. They're led by 7-year head coach Bill Fitzgerald, who was a offensive coordinator at St. Peter's Prep prior, and also a quarterback there way back in the day for Bill Fitzgerald. And a very young team. Jason, they come in struggling. They had a tough loss last week against St. Peter's Prep, and Del Barton took care of business against this young team. But he's very excited about this team. They're very young, but they're a lot of freshmen and sophomores. But like he says, they have great character. They practice well, and he likes his team.
Yeah, this is a young team, and what I find great about a young team means a bright future, and that's definitely what they have. Unfortunately, they haven't scored a lot the last few games. They haven't scored more than 14 points in their last 5 games. And then, obviously, we talk about their defense, who have forced 7 turnovers in 6 games this season. So their defense could be a bright spot today.
So it's the Pope John Lions up against the Seton Hall Prep Pirates right here in West Orange, New Jersey. Nice having you aboard on the Big State Sports Network, as they say the game time prayer here at Tevlin Memorial Field.
Each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, fans, and above all, the players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. Pope John the 23rd, pray for us. Saints of the Seton, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
At this time, we please ask that you remain standing and join us in honoring America at the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, national anthem today at Seton Hall Prep in West Orange on a gorgeous Saturday afternoon here in northern New Jersey. And good old-fashioned Saturday afternoon football. You got to love it. This is the way it always used to be up until about maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. I mean, we've always had some schools that had the lights on Friday nights, like a Lenape Valley. They've always had them for years and years. But, Pope John still plays at 1 o'clock on a Saturday. That's a tradition at Pope John. and I'm sure here at Seton Hall Prep. So good old-fashioned high school football on a Saturday afternoon. I'm not sure who won the toss. We missed that, so we'll see who's kicking off. And it looks like Seton Hall Prep will kick off to the Pope John Lions. Storied programs. I mean, Seton Hall Prep, Jason, was established in 1856, this school. So it's been around quite a while. And their football program since 1907. So it's over a 100-year-old program. And of course, Pope John with the great Vic Paternostro. I had a chance to, the honor to call a few of those wins. He had 373 career wins in his career, which was incredible. All those state championships. I think he had 20 state championships. At one point, they had won 6 in a row. Storied. Pope John will kick off to Seton Hall Prep. Pope John in their away whites, navy blue, and gold helmets as they will kick off here on a Saturday afternoon. Looking forward to a good broadcast and a good game. Our Big State Sports crew here. This is a beautiful complex here. It's the Kelly Athletic Complex in West Orange. A lot of fields here. It's up the road about 2 miles from the high school, Seton Hall Prep. They're talking to the official to the left side. That's the delay. And now we will kick off. And the kickoff inside the 5-yard line as the Pirates will take it out left side. Good hole, good run back across the 30. And that was Bryce Robbins, the junior, bringing it back. And they're going to start at about the 30-yard line, Seton Hall Prep.
Good return from Robbins, and I'm sure that will not be the last we see of him today, as he's been a key part of this offense for the Pirates.
We'll give you their starters in a second as Seton Hall starts this first quarter from their own 30-yard line. Yeah, Robbins is the starting running back. 89 carries, 411 yards, a couple of touchdowns on the season. Of course, we have the quarterback. It's Jack Gilmore today. It's not Caden Davis. Davis is hurt, so we're going to see Gilmore, the senior. He's in a shotgun and fakes the handoff. No, he does hand it off left side across the 30 to about the 32. I believe that was Robbins. A couple of yards on the play. Give him 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I expect them to run the ball a lot today. This is going to be, they want to establish Robbins, I think. This is Gilmore's only his 2nd game, so I'd imagine they want to go out, run the ball efficiently today.
Gilmore did start against DePaul on September 20th in a shotgun. Gilmore looking over the middle, completes it, and a first down for Seton Hall out to the 50-yard line. I believe that was Matthew Bergwall with the catch. Yeah, it was. Let's give you the starters. We'll see it again. Nice calm in the pocket. Found his man over the middle. Starters for Seton Hall Prep. 16 is Jack Gilmore, 20, Bryce Robbins. The wide receivers are 3, Nicholas Nalio, 9, Matt Bergwall, who got that catch. 7 is Matt Moran. Handoff. This is Robbins, knocked down immediately. Good job by that Pope John defense. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down. Prince Joshua looks like, no, that was not it. It was Wes Johnston, who's on his way to Army, by the way. He's an Army commit with that tackle. Tight end for Seton Hall Prep, 81, Julian Eisenberg. The offensive line, 52, Matt Amato. 70 is Timmy Balogun. 54, Will Brazis. 79, Lorenzo Palascandolo, as they back to pass on 2nd and long, and they'll run with the football. He's hit pretty hard, and a flag is thrown. And this will be a personal foul against Pope John. Nick Daniele and Declan Farrell's the kicker for Seton Hall Prep. We'll give you Pope John's defense, and that's a bad penalty for Pope John right now, right there.
Yeah, good vision, though, by Gilmore. His eyes downfield, saw a lane to run, but yeah, late hit there. That is going to cost them a good chunk of change there.
So they'll mark off the 15 yards. That'll be a first down for the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. The backdrop of New York City here in West Orange. Great view of the city. And Seton Hall Prep with a first down at the Pope John 34-yard line. Gilmore, Robin, nope, he fakes the handoff, throws far side, looking for Julian Eisenberg, and he threw it just too hard. Incomplete pass, that'll bring up a second down.
Yeah, pressure came from that number 44 from Pope John. Looked like Joe Papa there, putting pressure on Gilmore.
Papa on the defensive line. We have linebackers Matt Varnish, number 42. Wes Johnston, like we said, he's on his way to Army. He's number 1. Defensive backs Andrew Sanchez, Akai Griffin, Tyler Hauser, a linebacker, also Sam Canetta. They hand off. This is Robbins, kicks it outside, far side, and he steps out of bounds, about 5 or 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a third and manageable for Seton Hall Prep. Under 10 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Joel Kanya, Jason Leonardo. Nice having you aboard on the Big State Sports Network on a Saturday afternoon. From the 30, a 3rd and 6 for Seton Hall Prep. As they look to the sideline, over to Bill Fitzgerald and the offensive coordinator for the Pirates. Gilmore throwing, incomplete pass. That brings up a 4th down. This is 4-down territory. It may be. They're on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think they're going to go for it here. I'd imagine they got to probably try and give it to Robbins here, as he's been their go-to guy this year. Maybe a pitch to the outside.
Such a beautiful day. It's 73 degrees. You came dressed for the nice tan out here, Jason. You got your guns showing, short sleeve. You look sharp. And you came prepared for this weather, man.
Only thing I'm missing is sunblock, because we are definitely going to get some sun up here.
No doubt. Gilmore in a shotgun. 4th and 6. They're trying to get him to jump offside for Seton Hall Prep. Gilmore back, throws, far side. Robbins gets it, and he steps out of bounds on a 1st down for the Pirates. That's a nice play.
Really good play design, yeah, getting Robbins open in space, just enough for the 1st down, and continuing a really good first drive here on their senior day.
See it right there. Very calm, Gilmore, the senior, finding Robbins. And he stepped out of bounds right there. So they mark the football at the 24-yard line. 9:34 to go. First quarter, no score, first drive of the ball game. Man in motion. Robbins gets the ball up the middle, finds a hole. Good yardage for Robbins. Johnston gets the tackle down to the 17-yard line.
Really good run up the middle. You see they're playing a zone defense. They have a couple guys back. I think that opens up space for Robbins to run because of Gilmore's threat to throw as well.
Rest of the defense, Dave Thompson, 23 on the defensive line. We have Damian DeFazio also on that defensive line. As they run it, a couple of yards down to the 16 or 15-yard line. They're going to give him a yard to the 16. That's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. Again, they come in with a 2-4 record overall. And in this United White Division, they are 0-3, Pope John 0-2. So both teams looking for their first division win today. 3rd and 2. From the 16, they have to get it to the 14. It's Robbins up the middle, nowhere to go, wrapped up. Nice job. Maybe a yard on the play. And who got that tackle? That is Damian DeFazio, number 60, with that big tackle.
Really good drop, penetration right up the middle there, stopping him. 4th and 1. I mean, they're definitely going for it. Now it's a matter of what play do you run here.
They mark it at the 15. They need a yard. So a big play early in this ball game with 7:50 to go, quarter number 1. Gilmore, hands off, right side. That is close. Good job by the Pope John Lions. That was a couple of Lions, linebacker Tyler Hauser, and also Joe Papa in on that. The tackle, depends where they mark it. They're saying he did not get it.
Yeah, they stacked the box, and you knew they were running the ball. It looked short, but they're still discussing it, looks like.
Well, Seton Hall Prep is coming off the field, their offense, and yeah, they turned the ball over on downs. So a first down for Pope John. They survived that first drive. Wow, that drive started on their own 30. They got it down to they're going to bring the chains out. Okay, so they're going to bring the chains out. Prep offense came off the field, so they didn't think they got it. Yep, and it's Pope John ball. You see it right there.
It's a really nice stand. Yeah, great stand by Pope John. That's a tough drive to not come away with any points for Seton Hall, but definitely promising, I think, going forward here, that they showed they were able to march right down the field.
But a big stop for the Pope John Lions, and they placed the football at the 15-yard line, and that's where Pope John will take over from their own 15. Of course, we're going to see the junior quarterback Luke Irwin, who has close to 800 yards in the air. I'm looking forward to watching number 3, Tyleek Hill, the running back for Pope John. First down, and Hill gets the ball right off the bat, goes right side. Only about a yard or two on the play. They put it at the 16-yard line, give him 2 yards, second down. We'll give the starters for Pope John. Of course, Luke Irwin, the quarterback, Tyleek Hill at running back. Wide receiver is Prince Joshua. He's number 0. Tight end is 7, Nick Struble. Outside, across the 20 to the 22-yard line. That was Struble, the tight end. And a third down now for Pope John. No huddle here right off the bat. 3rd and 4. They have to get it to the 25. They're on the 21.
Wonder if they test that one-on-one matchup there at the top of your screen.
2 wideouts up top. Nope, check that. 3. Trips up top. Irwin in a shotgun. Hill, the lone setback. They give it to Hill. Tyleek Hill trying to cut outside, but right there, Seton Hall Prep, and they stop him. And a nice job. That was Matt Bednarski on defense for Prep, and they stop Pope John. They're going to have to punt the football.
Really big stand. That's a great start for Seton Hall Prep's defense. Probably going to put themselves in good field position offensively as well.
22 Bednarski. So back to punt is Pope John. The Pirate receiver back at the Pope John 45-yard line. There's a little bit of a breeze, as you can hear, as Pope John gets it away. Punter is hit, no flag, taken at about the 46. Now there's a flag, and did they stop the play?
Manzo with the return, but there's a flag on the play.
I guess they did.
They stopped the play. David Manzo took the ball. And let's see what they say here. The punt got off, but did Manzo call a fair catch? I don't know. And then started running. I don't think he did. But this will go against Seton Hall Prep. And they'll march it backwards. But they'll still get good field position. Seton Hall Prep will start from their own 48-yard line after the punt by Pope John.
Defense, great job, D, great job.
Really good stand by Seton Hall's defense, and let's see if the offense can get some points on the board. A really good drive before. Couldn't come away with any points. I'm expecting to see some points on the board on this drive with the field position they have now.
No score, 5:34 to go in the first quarter. United White Division matchup here from West Orange. Gilmore fakes the handoff, throws over the middle, completes it, and a first down, about 12 yards on the play. That was Julian Eisenberg. So the Pirates get the first down into Pope John territory down to the 40-yard line.
Passing game's been pretty effective so far. Gilmore has a really good eye of the field. And again, right up the middle. They seem to be attacking the middle of the field here so far.
Gilmore, when he started at DePaul, he was 20 of 35, 189 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Here's Robbins inside, bottled up. Back to the line of scrimmage. Brought down by Sam Canetta, the linebacker. So now a 2nd and 10 for the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep.
Yeah, Pope John seems to like to keep a few guys deep here, and I'm wondering if they're just going to keep handing the ball off if they have all those guys back.
2nd and 10, Gilmore under pressure. He is dragged down and a sack for Pope John. Damon DeFazio with the sack. He just dragged him down. Watch this. Just with one hand, boom, he's down.
This Pope John defense has no problem getting to the quarterback. They had 3 sacks last week, and they're facing Seton Hall Prep, who's given up 20 already through 6 games. So that might be something to keep an eye on.
So DeFazio gets the sack. He now has 2.5 on the season. 3rd and long and 16, we'll call it. They give it to Robbins, trying to get outside. A flag is thrown, and this may go against Seton Hall Prep. Let's see what they say. Maybe a hold. And I'm sure Pope John would decline it. You see the referee today.
Good stand by the Pope John defense now. Well done there by them, and hopefully their offense can get going here on their 2nd drive.
Face mask, personal foul against the offense. But Pope John does decline it, as you see there. So 4th and long, they'll punt the football.
From the line, 47.
Declan Farrell back deep for Seton Hall Prep to punt. A lefty gets a good punt off. Prince Joshua was back for Pope John. He lets it go, and they'll mark it at the 21-yard line. So Pope John will get it on the 21. 3:44 to go in the first quarter. Jason, little back and forth. Nice drive for Seton Hall Prep to start. Good defensive stands a couple of times now for Pope John.
Yeah, Pope John had a better answer that time, putting pressure, getting the sack, obviously, and a couple penalties costing each of these teams early so far. Hopefully they can clean that up.
3:44 on the clock, and Pope John brings out their offense. A first down from their own 21-yard line. Once again, we'd like to thank Performance Pediatrics, Damon Physical Therapy. Here's Tyleek Hill kicking it outside again, nowhere to go. Just tremendous defense that time again for Seton Hall Prep. And again, it's Matt Bednarski. Also like to thank Septic Safe. And folks, if you want to advertise, get your business in front of the local communities all over northern New Jersey or your specific community, let us know. It's a great way to advertise, very inexpensive, and get you in front of millions of eyeballs, literally. Irwin's first pass, nice throw to the right side, shy of a first down, out to the 29-yard line. And that brings up a 3rd down for the Pope John Lions. Just give George Muha an email, george@bigstatesports.com, and get your business in front of these eyeballs we have. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. These games are always free. Flags are thrown, no play. It may be a false start against Pope John. Yep, it is. So Pope John, with their storied history, Vic Paternostro would talk about, and so many state championships. But it's been a while for Pope John. I believe their last championship was back in 2004 against Queen of Peace. So they're looking to get this back on track. Head coach Dom Gaston, Bergen Catholic guy, throws left inside, or off the mark, incomplete. And that brings up 4th down. They're going to have to punt the football.
Like a little miscommunication there. It didn't look like either of his 2 receivers were in that area. It looked like maybe someone ran a wrong route or just underthrown, but that's an unfortunate 2nd drive for the offense here.
So Pope John will punt the football. You hear the wind blowing. Bit of a breeze. And they'll get it off. Good punt. Wow. Sends Seton Hall Prep back deep, and they'll let it bounce. And they'll down it at the 35-yard line. That's where Seton Hall Prep will take over from their own 35-yard line. Good punt by Pope John. 2:41 remaining. Again, if you're a booster club, you want to get your team on the air. We can broadcast anywhere in the state of New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Connecticut. We'll go anywhere, folks. And if you have a senior day like today, it was senior day, or milestones, homecoming, anything, George at BigStateSports.com. Get your team on the air. Shotgun for Gilmore. On a first down, he throws near side, and that is complete at the 40-yard line. And that was Aiden Lockett with the catch.
Looks like that was incomplete, actually.
Did they say incomplete? Oh, he dropped that football. Sam Canetta was there. He must have dropped that football. So 2nd and 10 for the Pirates. But they throw the ball a lot, at least here in the first quarter.
Pretty surprised how much they're throwing the ball. They got a guy like Robbins back there.
And now they want a timeout. 2:35 remaining here in quarter number 1. Timeout on the field, no score. Pope John, Seton Hall Prep. We'll be back right here on Big State Sports.
Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products.
Back here, West Orange, and a throw, incomplete pass. That was on 2nd and 10. So Gilmore's pass to the left, incomplete. There's no score between Seton Hall Prep and Pope John. Late first quarter action, and that brings up a 3rd down for the Pirates. They had a good drive on the first drive. They started at their own 30. They got it down inside the 20 of Pope John, but Pope John stopped them. Since then, they've had trouble offensively.
Yeah, long 3rd down here. They're going to have to air it out, I'd imagine.
3rd and 10. Gilmore, middle, too high, incomplete pass. And that brings up a 4th down. Intended receiver was Matt Bergwall. And a 4th down. They're going to have to punt. That's what we're seeing a lot of today so far, a lot of punts.
Yeah, I'd like to see Pope John try and get Tylee Kill going a little bit. He's obviously their most dynamic offensive player. See if they could do something creative, whether it's a jet sweep or even have him run a route maybe.
Prince Joshua back deep for Pope John. He stands at his own 25-yard line. They try to kick it away from Joshua. It takes a couple of bounces. They'll let it drop. And Pope John will take over from their own 27-yard line. Farrell with the punt. And Pope John takes over with 2:14 remaining here in quarter number 1. We're at the Brendan P. Tevlin Memorial Field at this Kelly Athletic Complex in West Orange, New Jersey. We see the city of Manhattan as a backdrop, beautiful views on a beautiful day. Temperature in the low 70s. And fall football. It feels a little like summer yet.
I was going to say, it feels like baseball weather today.
you're a baseball guy too. There's Tyreek Hill trying to kick it outside. You see the moves right there by Hill, and he gets it out to the 29. Still only a couple of yards on the play. And again, that defense of Seton Hall Prep. We'll give you the starters. We didn't get a chance to for Seton Hall Prep. On the defensive line, 6 is James Dunneman the second. 52, Tyler Amato. 56, Jarrett Hercules. Linebackers are 44, Nolan Elander. Dylan Gilmore, middle linebacker. Outside linebacker, 33, Justin Cook. They throw the football, far side, complete to Joshua. Across the 30 to about the 33. That brings up a third down. The defensive backs, corners are 2, Taylor Daniels, and 21 is Colin Robinson. DBs are Matthew Bednarski. We've seen him on a couple tackles. Jaden Crawford, 37. Free safety, 25, Dave Manzo.
And Pope John looking to convert their first third down here of the afternoon.
3rd and 4. It's Tyreek Hill up the middle. Good cutback, and he looks like he's right at the marker. Boy, it depends where they mark that football. He's right at the first down marker. And what are they going to call? Short? Oh, they're saying a first down. So they give him a first down. The coach, Bill Fitzgerald, not happy near sideline for Seton Hall Prep.
That was his longest run of the afternoon, 3 yards. They've done a nice job of containing him so far
They
today.
have done a very nice job. And now a flag and maybe a false start against Pope John. No, it's against Seton Hall Prep.
All right, D, let's go, D, let's go, D.
No flag on the play, so they just put it right back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 from their own 36. Irwin, screen pass to Hill, and he can't go anywhere. Maybe a loss on the play, and wrapped up Jaden Crawford, the sophomore right there.
They've done a really nice job containing Hill, and I mean, sneaky. Irwin's completed all 4 of his passes. The passing game has been working. They just haven't seemed to take a lot of shots downfield at trying to get Hill going.
Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11. That might have been Jared Cook on that tackle. Play action. Irwin looking to run outside, and he's chased out of bounds by Dylan Gilmore. And again, maybe a yard on the play, or back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, he lost a yard on that. That brings up a 3rd and long for Pope John. They're having trouble getting this offense going here in the first quarter. 2 seconds left. The clock stopped. He ran out of bounds.
4 wide receivers here. You know they're throwing.
Back to pass. And incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down. Looking for Joe Rosinski, the receiver. Incomplete pass. And that's the end of quarter number 1. Pope John's going to have to punt the football. No score between Seton Hall Prep and Pope John. We'll be back right after this on the Big State Sports Network.
Give us a call today for your free estimate.
Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love.
Start of quarter number 2 here. West Orange, New Jersey. Joel Kanya, Jason Leonardo, bad snap. Pope John trying to get it out. They cannot. It's picked up by Seton Hall Prep and a touchdown. Jaden Crawford runs it in, and they take a 6-0 lead.
What an incredible job by the special teams unit. Alert, picking up the football, and that's a big break for the Pirates, and for Pope John, that is a crushing way to give up your first points of the day.
It's a bad snap, and they couldn't handle the one hopper, and good pressure by Prep. Jaden Crawford, the sophomore, very young team, Seton Hall Prep, brings it in, and a 6-0 lead. How about that?
It's a great start to the second quarter. Only 5 seconds in, we have a score.
Extra point is good, and we're at 7-0, 5 seconds in. Quarter number 2, we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS.
And what was his name? 37?
We're back here at, yes, it was 37, Jason. We heard you. Jaden Crawford with that touchdown for Seton Hall Prep. It's 7-0 off that muffed snap on Pope John's punt. And wow, what a way to give up your first 7 points of the ball game. But turnovers are killers, especially in a game like this, in a tight game.
Yeah, turnovers and penalties are going to cost you, and so far it's cost the Lions 7 points.
So Seton Hall Prep will kick off, end over end. And Prince Joshua threw his hands out of bounds, and they will take over from their own 20-yard line. And let's see what Pope John can do here. Early second quarter, plenty of time here in the first half. First quarter, a lot of punting. Seton Hall Prep had a pretty good drive on their first drive, but after that, it was all defense, and Seton Hall Prep taking advantage of a bad snap to score a touchdown. We're going to figure about a 15-yard touchdown by Jaden Crawford, the sophomore, off that bad snap. In a shotgun, they hand off. It's Hill, left side. He has no room. Maybe 2 on the play. That defense of Seton Hall Prep, once again, brought down.
I don't think he's had 5 yards to carry yet. This has been they had a plan to stop him today, clearly, and so far they did a nice job of doing so.
We'll give him 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7, Irwin, the lefty, looking. Irwin throwing, incomplete pass, looking for his receiver, Peyton Fox, but he was going in and he threw it out. So a little off mark there. And now a 3rd down for Pope John.
Yeah, dangerous throw. Threw it across his body, middle of the field, just out of the reach of the number 44 of Seton Hall Prep.
So a 3rd and 7 for Pope John on their own 23-yard line. Shotgun for Irwin. Hill off to his left, back, throws, completes it, far side, and a 1st down for Pope John to Wes Johnston. Again, Johnston a commit, going to Army. We'll see it again. That was a nice looking throw.
Yeah, Irwin's favorite target, and what better time than in a 3rd down play here. A very nice job by Irwin to Johnston.
Good set play, Colin Robinson on the tackle. Here's Hill up the middle. Again, about 3 yards out to the 36, 37-yard line. Good crowd on hand here at Tevlin Memorial Field in West Orange, Seton Hall Prep's home field.
2nd and 6 from their own 37.
Pope John brought some folks across the way also. Play action, completes it to Joshua, and a first down across the 45 to the 47-yard line, brought down by Elander for Seton Hall Prep. Good throw by Irwin.
Great throw by Irwin and a really impressive catch. I mean, he knew he was going to take a hit, and he absorbed it and hung on to the football. That's a nice job.
1st and 10. Best drive of the day for Pope John. Here's Hill. Cuts left. Has a little bit of room. Hill, his best yardage of the day, cuts outside, goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line, and another Pope John first down.
That was a nice run by Hill. Patient now. You see, he's letting the play develop, and he found a hole to the outside. A nice job by Hill. Hill's coming out for this play.
Luke Gallinella in, the sophomore. And they hand off to Gallinella. He's got some speed, left side. Spin move, gets inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Nice run by Gallinella, and a 2nd and 4. And a good drive here, Jason, for Pope John.
Much better looking offense here this drive in the 2nd quarter. And they're, I would say at this point, they're going to be talking about 4-down territory as they march down the field.
Irwin looking, now rolling, throws, completes it near side to the 26-yard line, and a completion to Peyton Fox, and a first down for Pope John once again.
Really nice throw by Irwin, a great catch, another first down. This is exactly what you like to see.
Pretty play. First down, a player injured for Seton Hall Prep. Why don't we do this? We'll take a quick break. 9:20 to go, 2nd quarter, 7-0 Seton Hall. We'll be back. Back here at West Orange, Pope John on the move here. They have the ball at the Seton Hall Prep 26-yard line. They trail 7-0, 9:17 to go.
Come on, turnover. What number is the other kid, Gilmore?
And a first down for Pope John. Here's Hill up the middle. Hill's now starting to see a little green in front of him, although only a couple yards that time, inside the 25 to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, definitely starting to get going a little bit. You notice the Seton Hall defense kind of playing in. It's like they're ready for Hill. I'm curious if they bring everybody in again if they try to take a shot.
Irwin looking, under pressure, throwing, completes it. That was a pretty play. He was under pressure. He finds Prince Joshua for the first down as he gets out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. Now, I'm sorry, that is not a first down. That is not. He only got a couple of yards on the play. I'm looking at the wrong markers. But a nice play by Irwin, getting that off.
It's very impressive. Really good throw on the run and making, positive yardage out of what could have been a tough play there.
So now a 3rd and 7 for the Lions. Here's Hill. Hill has some room, gets the first down, cuts back up the middle, far side, and a first down for Pope John down to the 12-yard line. There you see the talent and the dynamic athleticism of Tyleek Hill right there.
Yeah, you could have parked the bus in that hole. That was a really nice job of the offensive line opening things up for Hill to get the first down.
First down from the Seton Hall Prep 12-yard line. Irwin looking, throwing, near side, completes the pass. That's Joshua with the catch. He gets close to a first down inside the 5-yard line. Depends where they mark it. Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 2, and that brings up a 1st and goal, and it looks like Joshua is down. So we'll take a break. Injury timeout, 8:08 to go. First half, 7-0 Seton Hall Prep. We'll be back.
Mike Rossi of Weikert Realty has extensive knowledge of the North Jersey real estate market and guides you through the different steps and directions along the way. Reach out to him for a free consultation at myrossiteam.com.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
After the injury timeout, Joshua walked off on his own power. Second, 7:52 to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and goal for Pope John. They hand off to the big guy in the end zone, and a touchdown for Pope John. That is Tyler Hauser getting the carry, and a touchdown for Hauser. And Pope John now trails 7-6.
What an awesome drive there by the Lions. That's an exceptional job. Way to bounce back after giving up that special teams error.
That's Tyler Hauser's first carry of the year, and he gets a 2-yard touchdown run. Extra point is up. It is blocked by Seton Hall Prep, and they'll kill the play. You can't run it back on the extra point. So big block. Pope John now leads it 7-6 after that 2-yard run. And that was I tell you what, Jason, that was a terrific drive. That was 80 yards for Pope John. That was after their muffed punt that created that touchdown for Seton Hall Prep. They come right back down the field.
Very impressive. Luke Irwin, to me, has looked really sharp so far today, completing passes over the middle of the field. His eyes are constantly downfield, running, creating plays. I've liked the way he's looked so far today. He hasn't had a great start to the year with at least one pick in every game, but today he looks really sharp.
Second quarter being brought to you by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda of Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000. Backed by that rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. 7:44 on the clock in the second quarter, as Pope John will kick it off. Seamus Corcoran with the kick for the Lions, picked up inside the 20-yard line for Seton Hall Prep. He's tripped up. That was the running back Bryce Robbins with the carry. King Jackson got that tackle for Pope John. So Seton Hall Prep starts at their own 26.
Robbins has been a little quiet. We haven't heard his name in a little bit. Curious how they come out here on this drive and how impactful that missed extra point could be here at the end of this game.
That could come back to haunt Pope John. Last 2 drives for Seton Hall Prep, they have had to punt. Handoff near side, wrapped up, nowhere to go. Nice job, Wes Johnston. Also others in there for the Pope John Lions. Alex Rakowski stopping number 32.
Second and 9 from the
Barrowfield Stockling, the sophomore. And a loss of a yard. I'll give him a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for Seton Hall Prep.
Yeah, both teams have done a pretty nice job of stopping the run here today. I've been very impressed with that.
That was an end around that didn't work for the Pirates. And they muff the snap there for Seton Hall, and Gilmore has to jump on it. And a big loss there for the Pirates. Now brings up a 3rd and 12.
I don't know if you saw that snap. It wasn't really direct. It was kind of lobbed in there, and that kind of messed up the play right from the beginning.
6:40 on the clock, first half.
3rd and 12 from their own 24.
Seton Hall Prep, that 1-point lead in a shotgun. Robbins to his left. Gilmore back to pass. Looking near side. Beautiful play, complete pass, and a first down to Bergwald. Picture perfect that time for Seton Hall Prep.
A much needed first down for Seton Hall Prep. A really nice job offensively. And for Pope John defensively, you hate to give up those 3rd and longs. see how they bounce back here on a new set of downs.
They mark it at the 37.5-yard line. And a first down for the Pirates. See the Seton Hall Prep student section to our right. They're pumped up. Good crowd on hand here in West Orange between these two storied programs. Up the middle, a few yards, up to the 41-yard line. Robbins with the carry. And a second down. You hear the wind blowing. We are outside today.
From their own 41.
But a great vantage point. We get this great view of the field where we're at.
It's a very nice facility over here. It's
It really
a beautiful
is.
day. You can't ask for much better than this.
We are very thankful that it's not raining, snowing, freezing, Jason.
Absolutely.
I'm very thankful at least. Second down and 6. Again, a bad snap, and Gilmore has to just kneel on it. Takes a pretty big hit there. And another bad snap and a bad offensive set. Tyler Hauser in there with that tackle. And a 3rd and 10 now for Seton Hall Prep.
Yeah, this Pope John defensive line has been known all season really to pressure, and that's what they're doing here today. I'll see if they can do a better job of stopping this 3rd and long rather than what they did last time, giving up that 3rd and 12 first down.
Right back to the original line of scrimmage, the 37.5-yard line. 5:05 remaining in quarter number 2. 7-6 Seton Hall. Gilmore in a shotgun. Gilmore under some pressure. Looking, throwing, completes it. That's beautiful. And goes out of bounds. And a first down to Matthew Moran. And how about the patience there by Gilmore?
He had his eyes on every receiver downfield. Let the play develop. A really nice throw on the run. Great catch. A really nice job by Gilmore.
Down to the 45-yard line of Pope John. And a first down for Seton Hall Prep. This is their best drive since their first drive of the ball game, the opening drive of the ball game. So a first down, under 5 minutes to go in the first half.
The passing game has been sharp for both teams today so far.
Gilmore, Robbins, nowhere to go. He is buried immediately by the Pope John defense. He looked like he hurt his hand there. That was 23 of Pope John. Dave Thompson, the junior. Looked like he hurt his hand a bit. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors today, Performance Pediatrics, Damon Physical Therapy, both in Lafayette, by the way, and also Septic Safe. Septic spelled with an I-K. Back to pass, Gilmore, under pressure, he is sacked, and it's that man again, Hauser, with a sack. And that brings up a 4th down. They're gonna have to punt the football.
How about a rushing touchdown offensively, and then sneaking up the middle and a sack defensively? A really nice job by Hauser.
Check that, that's 3rd down for Seton Hall Prep. So a 3rd and 18 now. And Hauser having a day so far. Tyler Hauser, the senior.
What do we do here? Just go draw.
He's committed to Wake Forest, by the way. Not a bad school.
No, that's a great school to be committed to. That's fantastic.
2 wideouts near side for Prep. And a high snap gets over Gilmore's head. He's going to have to down it inside the 25. And a huge break for Pope John. And now Seton Hall Prep's going to have to punt that football, and Pope John's going to get a whole lot better field position.
Yeah, what looked like a really promising drive for these Pirates has all of a sudden just fallen apart. And like you said, now Pope John's going to have good field position and try to take the lead here. Winding down to 3 minutes, yeah.
A chance here late in the first half to take the lead. Prince Joshua back deep for Pope John. I believe that's Joshua, lefty kicker. Yeah, it is Joshua. He's looking straight up into the sun, and he let it bounce. Smart move on his part. They got pretty good field position. They're going to start at their own 43. So another punt by Seton Hall Prep. And Pope John starts at their own 43-yard line, 2:37 to go in the first half. And a chance to see maybe their 2-minute drill here for the Lions.
Yeah, Irwin's been throwing the ball well all day.
He really has. I mean, the lefty. It's kind of nice to see a lefty out there, kind of like Steve Young, Boomer Esiason, all those guys. And he looks sharp, no doubt about it. Hill in the backfield. Throw near side, little screen pass, good yardage, bounced out of bounds at midfield. Peyton Fox, the senior.
Yeah, Irwin, nice job getting the ball to the outside. Obviously the plan to stop the clock. So they're doing a good job here. That's a good first down play.
Pickup of about 5 yards, 2nd and 5. Hill up the middle, finds some room, gets the first down into Seton Hall Prep territory to the 44-yard line. And a first down for Pope John.
1st and 10 from the Prep 44.
Down to 2:18. Second quarter. Irwin fakes it. Now he's going to throw the football. Throws it right to Seton Hall Prep. Intercepted the 30, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line. Intercepted by Matt Badnarski, the junior. Badnarski, he's out, and the flags start throwing. The flags are out now after that play, and it's Badnarski again in there with that pick, and that was just a bad decision by Irwin.
Yeah, he was waiting for the play to develop. I think what he was anticipating was his fake run would bring the safety in and give him a shot downfield, but the safety did a really nice job of staying put. And ultimately, that's what forced the interception.
Yeah, you see it right there. What happened at the end of that play, I'm not really sure. The flags came out. I don't know, they thrown a flag for the celebration?
Maybe.
Do they do that in high school? I don't think I've ever seen that in high school.
I'm gonna stay, guys. My ass is getting sore.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's going to go back. That must have been what it was. I guess they have a penalty for that in high school. I did not realize that. I've done a lot of high school games, many years. I don't think I've ever seen that.
There it is.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
They take over.
But Seton Hall Prep, after the interception, takes over from the 37-yard line of Pope John. Gilmore gives it to Robbins up the middle. And Pope John doesn't let him go anywhere, back to the line of scrimmage. So an interception by Irwin.
Robbins on the carry.
He's had a really good start to this game, an unfortunate interception for the unsportsmanlike penalty. Look, this is a big game for both of these teams. It doesn't matter what their record is. This is massive for each of them, coming off of losses, and they want to make a statement here today.
State playoffs, Seton Hall Prep is in non-public A. That's the higher version, the better version, better schools, bigger schools. And there's only 8 teams in that. I believe all 8 make the playoffs. That's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Pope John is in a battle. They are in non-public B. And it's the top 16 teams in non-public B. And if we look at it right now, Pope John is...
I think, were they 20? They may have been around 20 when I checked last.
Yeah, I think they were on the outside looking in. I'm trying to pull it up here. So a third down. Their cutoff is in early November. So the non-publics have a later cutoff, week 9, after week 9, than the publics. Back to pass. Gilmore, 3rd and 10, throws over the middle. That's a sweet-looking pass right at the marker, and I believe he did get the first down. Pretty play for Seton Hall Prep, finding Eisenberg over the middle.
Yeah, he zipped that one in there. It came in hot. Moved his head a little bit, but a nice job.
They're going to bring the chains in here. It's right at the marker, and they're going to say they're a little shy unless they bring in the chains. There's 1:07 to go in the first half. And we look at the state playoffs. Pope John right now, they're in the playoffs. They're number 15 in non-public B.
They looked like a playoff team last week against Del Barton. They played very well.
Yeah, lost that game 35-34. Then Coach Dom Gaston mentioned to me they could have put that game away. They could have won that game. Gaston in his 4th year as head coach at Pope John. They're going to bring in the game. You hear the crowd, that's like 2 inches. And it is short.
You got to imagine they go for it, though, here on 4th down.
Yeah, no question, 4 down territory. 1:07 to go in the first half. And Seton Hall Prep hanging on to the 7-6 lead. They will go for it. 4th and inches in a shotgun. They hand off up the middle. Do they get it? It's right at the marker. Looks like they do. Looks like it's a first down.
I was shocked they went in a shotgun there. I thought with 4th and inches, you would have rather sneaked it up the middle rather than snap it back.
That was Sawyer Lesh with the carry. And a first down for Seton Hall Prep. And a timeout is called. Why don't we do this? We'll take a break. 57 seconds to go. First half, Seton Hall Prep 7, Pope John 6. Look at that skyline. We'll be back. Gets the touchdown on the option. And they took advantage of that interception. Extra point was...
I don't think they kicked it yet. I'm
no,
wondering.
They haven't kicked it, yeah.
They'll probably kick, but I'd be interested. Interesting to see. If they were to go for 2, you're making it a 2-score game. Something to at least think about.
It's 13-6, Seton Hall Prep after that 20-yard touchdown option play to Procia from Matt Moran. Beautifully set up for the Pirates. They will kick it here for the extra point. Farrell in.
That's a great way to end the half. There's 36 seconds left. A really nice job by the Pirates to go up here at the half.
How about this, Jason? We see in a game a lefty quarterback and a lefty kicker. When was the last time you saw that? Extra point is good. 14-6 in favor of Seton Hall Prep. 36 seconds to go. We'll be back right after this.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
Back here, West Orange, New Jersey, Seton Hall Prep with a 14-6 lead at Tevlin Memorial Field.
Matthew, great throw, Matt!
Squib kick for Seton Hall Prep. Pope John has to get on it. That's a free ball right there, and they do. They get it at the 18-yard line. 35 seconds remaining here in the first half. And an interesting first half, to say the least. Both teams have looked good offensively. Both defenses have looked good defensively. But Seton Hall Prep took advantage of that turnover right there. A couple of turnovers by Pope John they've taken advantage of. Pope John had that one long drive the last time out.
Yeah, if you're Coach Fitzgerald, I don't think you could have asked for a better way to end that drive there. I mean, they got an interception resulting in points, and that's both their touchdowns have resulted in Pope John turnovers. That's been kind of a factor today.
So Pope John starts at their own 18 after the touchdown. Their last possession was a turnover, an interception. Here's Irwin in a shotgun. 35 seconds remaining. Pope John has all 3 timeouts left. Left side, but nowhere to go. A loss of a couple on that play. And that brings up a second and a long way to go, and Pope John will probably just run out this clock, my guess. Seton Hall has 1 timeout left. So they'll probably just let it run down. Down to 11, 10. Yeah, and that'll be it.
Yeah, I think both teams want to make some halftime adjustments here.
So we are at halftime in West Orange, New Jersey. Senior day for Seton Hall Prep. They have a 14-6 lead over the Pope John Lions. We'll be back. We'll have our halftime festivities. And we'll be back in a few minutes for the third quarter right after this, right here on the Big State Sports Network.
We offer installation of siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel-owned firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up. NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
In beautiful Sussex County, there is an institution that is always striving to excel. Through innovation and progress, our students find a community where they are nurtured and inspired. Through academic accomplishments, artistic aspirations, and athletic pursuits, we are actively building the school of the future, and the future is now. We lead with confidence. We lead with faith. We lead by example. We are Pope John.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Just trade in any phone in any condition and get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
If you live in Andover, Blairstown, Byram, Frankfurt, Franklin, Frieden, Frelinghuysen, Greene, Hampton, Hardwick, Hope, Knowlton, Lafayette, Newton, Sparta, Stillwater, Sussex, and Wantage. Planet Networks is building high-speed fiber in your neighborhood. Visit getplanetfiber.com today to learn more.
Don't just live in your home, love it with quality kitchens and bathrooms from Special Editions in Rockaway. Our talented design team will work with you from consultation through completion of your cabinetry to ensure your complete satisfaction. Special Editions is a family-owned and operated business since 1978. Call to make an appointment to meet our designers and visit our showroom with over 50 beautiful kitchen and bath displays. Let Special Editions transform your space from home to dream home.
At Burke's Furniture and Mattress, we believe in quality furniture for less.
Come visit our large selection of furniture from handcrafted Amish bedroom and dining.
Custom American-made sofas, love seats, sectionals, chairs, and recliners.
We have a huge selection of mattresses, all American made at discount prices.
With 2 locations in Hackettstown, we have something for everyone.
No interest financing is available every day, so you can get exactly what you want.
Burke's Furniture and Mattress.
Name brand furniture for less.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
I enjoy helping nonprofits achieve their goals and really accomplish their mission, namely by nurturing my relationship with them, their staff, their donors, their volunteers, and their board members. I think the key to being trusted is really transparency. What I've seen time and time again is that when you give anything the right conditions, the support, the autonomy, trust, your full attention, it will thrive. This is as true for my clients and for my colleagues as it is for myself here at WIS.
Open Road Mazda of Morristown is your go-to for reliable and affordable vehicles. We offer a wide range of options to match your style and needs. First-time buyers, discover the joy of buying with confidence with our 5-day money-back guarantee. Your journey begins here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown.
We specialize in roofing and siding. That includes gutters, windows, doors, stone siding, decks, and painting. We also utilize new age technology like drones and 3D modeling. The drones keep our guys safe on the ground with an aerial perspective, and the 3D modeling gives us exact measurements for precise job scope. Give us a call today. We'll be happy to provide you with a complimentary drone inspection. We look forward to keeping your home and your family safe.
Your entry door is your guest's first impression before entering your home. Make it a lasting one with Maslin Door Company, Sussex County's source for the largest selection of iron doors in New Jersey. Visit us today for professional and personable service from design to installation. Choose from elegant and secure iron doors to grace your home, or beautiful fiberglass doors in a wide variety of color and style. Call Maslin Door for a free in-home estimate, or visit our showroom and tell them Hudson sent you.
This game is brought to you by Aaron Mizzarelli of State Farm in Randolph. My licensed and experienced team members are here to serve you for all of your insurance and financial service needs in New Jersey and New York. We offer excellent customer service, and our office is conveniently located in Randolph, New Jersey. For a free auto, home, life, or business quote, visit us at aaronmizzarelli.com or call us at 973-389-9999.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Hi, I'm Dan from George J. Keller & Sons. My family-owned company has provided superior service to local homeowners since 1980. And based on the strength of our commitment to you and your positive reviews and feedback, we are now a GAF 3-star President's Club winner. That's right, one of 30 winners out of 2,600 Master Elite dealers nationwide. Our seasoned pros provide the best service and quality products from beginning to end of your project. Give us a call today for your free estimate.
Have you or someone you love been seriously injured? The personal injury lawyers of Einhorn, Barbarito, Frost, Botwinick, Nunn, and Musmano can help you seek compensation to ease the road of recovery ahead. To learn more, visit us at einhornlawyers.com. Einhorn Barbarito, with you every step of the way.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
My room is so cold, my fish froze.
Mine's so hot, my sneakers melted.
Rooms with different temperatures? That means your HVAC system is outdated and wasting energy. At ICS, we'll install an energy-efficient system that provides a constant flow of clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature in every room. You could save money each month, and the price we quote is the price you'll pay. Get a quote today. See why we say ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Mike Rossi of Weikert Realty has extensive knowledge of the North Jersey real estate market and guides you through the different steps and directions along the way. Reach out to him for a free consultation at myrossiteam.com.
You think you need to do something academically for your child this summer, but you're not sure what? Come see us at Sylvan. We know exactly how to help your child, and it's fun here. Be proactive and make learning part of your summer schedule. Visit sylvansummer.com today.
At Planet Networks, our high-speed fiber is designed to be fast. Up to 300 times faster than cable, and up to 500 times faster than DSL. As fast as 10,000 megabits per second up and down, if you speak nerd. We're talking cheetah, bullet train, lightning strike, hummingbird, race car kind of fast. Planet Networks. So fast, it's worth the wait.
All right, back here at Tevlin Memorial Field in West Orange, New Jersey, about to start quarter number 3 as we're wrapping up halftime here. And the score, Seton Hall Prep with a 14-6 lead. Joel Kanya and Jason Leonardo along with you. We'll have that second half in a second. Again, the weather today just fantastic here in New Jersey. Right now it's 74 degrees, and that's brought to you by ICS. They keep you cool when it's hot, warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all of your comfort needs. A big thank you to all our sponsors, Performance Pediatrics, conveniently located in Lafayette, New Jersey, and Totowa. Their family at Performances provide pediatric occupational, physical, speech, and ABA therapy services for individuals aging from infants to adolescents. Call the office to schedule a tour or free screening, 973-862-6377, performancepediatricsnj.com. Also brought to you by Damon Physical Therapy, located 156 Route 15 in Lafayette, 973-862-6377. Damon Physical Therapy specializes in orthopedic manual physical therapy, OMPT. It's an advanced specialty area of physical therapy practice that is based on manual examination and treatment techniques gleaned from the assessment. Also brought to you by the good folks at Septic Safe. Septic Safe, they're proud to offer a comprehensive range of septic and plumbing solutions designed to meet the varied needs of both residential and commercial properties. Their extensive service of offerings include expert septic system installations, meticulous septic tank pumping, thorough drain cleaning, precise excavation, and detailed septic system inspections. Each of these services is executed with the highest level of quality and precision. That's Septic with an IK. All right, we're getting set for the kickoff. Pope John will receive it. They trail by 8. Start of quarter number 3 here in West Orange, New Jersey. Nice having you aboard right here on the Big State Sports Network. That's a good kick. That goes out of the end zone. And Pope John takes over from their own 20-yard line. A couple of turnovers, and Seton Hall Prep took advantage of it in the first half.
Yeah, we mentioned it a little earlier that Seton Hall Prep through 6 games has 7 turnovers, and today 2 of them resulting in 2 touchdowns. So those points are pivotal here. Pope John needs a really good first drive to start the second half, see if they make the adjustments.
So they start on their own 20-yard line. Pope John. They had one nice drive in that first half, an 80-yard drive. They got this guy going, Hill, and there he goes up the gut with 12 yards. First play of the second half, first down for Pope John. Exactly what they needed.
Yeah, and for Hill, he only had 18 or so in the first half, so picking up more than half on 1 carry to start the second half is a good sign.
Here's Hill again, out of the no huddle. And about 10 more yards and another first down for Pope John. So, what, 22, 23 yards on the first 2 carries here in the second half.
Yeah, that's their bread and butter, and it seems to be working here to start the second half.
Just keep feeding them up the middle. Tyleek Hill wrapped up at the 47-yard line. A few yards that time on the play. And that brings up a second down. Well, they give him 5 yards on that play. Tackled by Dylan Gilmore, the senior.
He's been a tackle machine for this Seton Hall Prep defense this year.
He's the middle linebacker. And there he is with another big tackle. The backup running back. Give him a couple of yards on the play. And that brings up a third down for Pope John.
They've done a decent job on third down today. This would be a big conversion here on their opening drive.
And they're short of the first down. And they give it to the young sophomore, Luke Gallinella. The last 2 runs were by Gallinella. Brings up a fourth down, about a yard to go. They mark it in Seton Hall Prep territory, and it's 4th and inches basically, with 10:25 to go in quarter number 3. They will go for it. And they bring in Hauser in that backfield, the big guy, number 8.
I like the call here going for it. This has been a really good job running the football.
They hand off Hauser, starter steps left, found the hole, got the first down. So they brought the big guy in, they hand it to him, he goes off now, and a first down for Pope John. Nice job by the Pope John Lions.
Yeah, physical, running the football, doing what they do best here in the start of the second half. This is a good start for the Lions offense.
They mark it at the Seton Hall 46. Irwin, the quarterback, the lefty, he drops that and he has to jump on it. And a loss of about 5 or 6 on that play. So now they got to reset and have a 2nd and long.
We've seen that a few times today. The snaps have been an issue for both teams today, but for Pope John, it resulted in a touchdown for Seton Hall Prep. Let's see how they respond after that loss.
2nd and 17, a loss of 7, and it looks like Seton Hall jumped that time, and they'll lose 5 yards. So Pope John gets that 5 yards, 5 of those 7 yards right back, and a 2nd and 12.
Definitely makes it more manageable here.
Irwin, the quarterback. Tyleek Hill gets the handoff. Up the middle, gets down to about the 45-yard line. Only a couple that time, and now it's a 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 9, we'll call it, for Pope John. 4 wide receivers, 2 below, 2 up top. Man comes in motion. Irwin, the lefty, looking, throwing, completes it, but right there for the tackle is Taylor Daniels. Peyton Fox caught that ball, but nowhere to go. And a 4th down now for the Pope John Lions.
He read that play like a book, really well done, and this may not be a go-for situation. They're probably going to punt it here.
And that's what they'll do. Seamus Corcoran in, the freshman, the punt for the Pope John Lions. Back deep is David Manzo, it looks like, number 25 for Seton Hall Prep. And that goes out of bounds. And Seton Hall Prep, they're going to mark it at about the 25-yard line. So they'll take over their first drive. So a disappointing opening drive for the Pope John Lions.
Yeah, it seemed like they were starting to get something going offensively, but the penalty moved them back, and then, now they have to kick and rely on their defense to make some stops here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, that drive started at their own 20, so they did get some yardage. Got it into Seton Hall Prep territory, but the drive stalls. Seton Hall Prep with a 14-6 advantage. They start at their own 27. Gilmore hands off, Robbins left side. Gets about 2 on the play, out to the 29.
Good short gain here, get a couple yards. It looked like Pope John was ready for that running play. I saw the safety kind of move in a little bit.
Defensive battle today in West Orange, 14-6. Seton Hall Prep scored on a muffed snap on a punt for Pope John, and Crawford took it in from 15 yards out. And then Proscia on an option with a 20-yard reception off a turnover by the Pope John Lions. Look at that big hit. Completed pass, but Sam Canetta comes in with a huge hit. Wow.
Really nice hit. And, I mean, the pressure again by Papa there. I mean, the Pope John defensive line specifically, has really put the heat on Gilmore today.
Here you see Canetta. Eisenberg got that catch for Seton Hall Prep. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. The Pirates with that 14-6 lead. The only touchdown for Pope John, a 2-yard run by Hauser, capping an 80-yard drive. Gilmore looking, throwing, completes it to midfield, still on his feet as he spins out of a tackle inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Amari Jones, he's a freshman, and a first down for Seton Hall Prep.
Yeah, Joel, you mentioned it earlier, a young team, but what a nice job seeing the field in a really big gain. That's massive for these Pirates.
Finally brought down by Andrew Sanchez. They place it at the 38-yard line of Pope John.
First and 10 from the Pope John.
Big play for the Pirates. Gilmore now. Single setback. Always out of a shotgun, high snap. Robbins gets the ball, spins, but nothing there. Pope John, a gang tackle. Led by Sam Canetta right there once again.
Yeah, he's all over the field. He's been a factor for Pope John over the course of this season. And this offense, I mean, they're tough to stop because, you know, Gilmore can clearly throw the ball well, and then they got Robbins in the backfield. It definitely puts the linebackers and safeties on edge, wondering what to do. Do they sit back? Do they come up? It's a difficult thing for a defense to stop.
By the way, Canetta is their leading tackler coming into today's game. 2nd and 10 for Seton Hall Prep. Pass far side, completes it, and more. First down for the Pirates down to the 15-yard line. Quick move by Matt Bergwall. And his spin move right there, and he got down inside the 15 or at the 15-yard line.
Good start here for Gilmore. Completed all 3 of his passes, chunk yardage gains, and this has to be pretty defeating right now for the Lions defense. They need to make a stop here.
4:42 left in the third quarter. Great drive by Seton Hall Prep so far that started on their own 27-yard line. Now Gilmore up to his center. Fake the handoff. Now they go inside to about the 10-yard line, about 5 yards on the play. Who got that carry there?
It's number 22.
So that was Bednarski with the carry. Oh, check that. I think that was 29. It was Colin Moore, the sophomore, got that carry. So the sophomore, very young team, the Seton Hall Prep team, we mentioned they mark it at the 11-yard line. Coach Bill Fitzgerald in his 7th season at Seton Hall. Loves this young team. Robbins up the gut. Robbins spins, still on his feet. Do they get him down? They do, but inside the 5-yard line. Good, strong run by Bryce Robbins, the junior. And now a 1st and goal for the Pirates.
Yeah, what do they tell you? Always keep those legs moving. That paid off for Robbins, putting them in a 1st and goal situation.
They mark it at the 2.
From the Pope John 3.
Looking to extend the lead. Late third quarter. Gilmore comes back to the huddle. Number 16. Jack Gilmore, 6'1", 190, the senior. Out of the shotgun, directing traffic. Two wideouts near side. Now up to his center. Puts a man in motion, left side, nowhere to go. He handed off to Barrelford Stockling. And he loses a few yards on the play. It's a big defensive play for Pope John.
Yeah, they needed that one. They need to make a couple more here. And, you know, I would not be surprised here if Pope John starts sending pressure, getting those linebackers blitzing, forcing, you know, whether it's stopping the run up the middle, or if they are throwing the ball, sending pressure. They've been doing it well all day today. So that'd be something to look out for.
That's a loss of 4 yards. So now a 2nd and goal from the 6 after that 4-yard loss. Seton Hall Prep in their navy blue and white helmet jerseys. Now in a shotgun for Gilmore. Trips near side. They throw the other way. Little high, incomplete pass, no flag. And now brings up a 3rd and goal.
Looked like they were trying to take advantage of the size advantage there for that one-on-one matchup.
Good job by Andrew Sanchez. Also Matt Barnish there for Pope John. So now a 3rd and goal from the 6.
I got to imagine a couple runs here. Maybe they try and get Gilmore a read option, have Gilmore running in, but I think you're going to see 2 run plays here.
So you think of 4-down territory, you don't think they'll kick a field goal?
I think they're going to go for it.
3rd and goal from the 6. And now they want a timeout. Coach Bill Fitzgerald and the Seton Hall Prep Pirates want a timeout. 2:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in West Orange right after this on Big State Sports. There you see Seton Hall SHP, Seton Hall Prep, or Seton Hall Pirates. It's their tent they have out to shade the players. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal from the 6 for Seton Hall Prep. They lead it by 8. Gilmore, the quarterback, in a shotgun. He's looking to throw over the middle. Complete touchdown. Touchdown, Seton Hall Prep. Matthew Bergwall with the catch, 6 yards out. And Seton Hall takes a 20-6 lead.
That's a great throw by Gilmore. Quick into double coverage there, it looked like. What a really nice catch as well. And that's got to hurt for Pope John's defense. They're now down a couple scores.
Bergwall, the 6-yard touchdown. In for the extra point, the lefty kicker, Declan Farrell. Kick is up, and it is no good, wide left. So the score remains 20-6, 6-yard touchdown catch by Bergwall. We'll be back after this right here on the Big State Sports Network.
Siding, vinyl, and composite. We also do replacement windows, doors, roofs, decks, attic insulation, and e-shield.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
David A. Santini, CPA, LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love.
Welcome back to Big State Sports. Jason Leonardo here with Joel Kanya. After we saw a touchdown from the Seton Hall Pirates, putting them up 20-6. That was Matthew Bergwall on the reception, his 3rd of the year, as Seton Hall kicks off.
Good end-over-end kick. Hill will take it at his own 4-yard line. And has a little room here. Tyleek Hill Gets it out to the 40-yard line. A good return for Hill. Good position here now for Pope John. They trail by 14 points. Jason, that drive was 73 yards. It was a very nice drive by Seton Hall Prep, capped by that beautiful pass by Gilmore to Bergwall right over the middle. Sure-handed Bergwall right there. He had a player on him, and he held that ball. And a pretty touchdown for Seton Hall Prep. They now have a 2-score lead.
Yeah, really nice job hanging on to the football. Again, absorbing the hit. And the difference here for me today is that Seton Hall Prep's long drives have resulted in points. Pope John has had really nice drives, but it feels like they're unable to finish the drives, and that is what's cost them here today, along with their turnovers.
There was a penalty, so they mark this all the way back to their own 14-yard line. Pope John takes over at their own 14. Wow. It's a big penalty right there. Yeah, a couple of an interception and a muffed snap on a punt hurt Pope John, and they gave up 2 scores to those 2 turnovers, and that's the difference in this game right now. Pope John's only drive was an 80-yard drive back in the second quarter. A minute 56 to go here in the third. Irwin, screen pass over to Hill. There's an option. Wide open is Pope John, and he is gone. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. Joe Rosinski, the senior. What a play. And Pope John is right back in this game. What a throw by Hill.
That's unbelievable. Taking the same play from Seton Hall Prep earlier at the end of the half, and that is a huge score for Pope John, putting them back in this game.
86 yards, as a matter of fact. Rosinski wide open, caught it in stride. Hill placed it perfectly, and now Pope John will go for the extra point. Wow, they answered that touchdown right away with their version of their option.
If Hill can't find the end zone in the running game, I guess he's going to do it in the passing game.
And the kick is blocked. So the score, 20-12. Rosinski's 86-yard touchdown reception on the option from Hill. So Pope John right back in this game. A minute 43 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back right here on Big State Sports.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel-owned firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels, all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come.
Big score there for Pope John, an 86-yard option. Hill gives it to Rosinski for 86 yards. And Pope John right back in this game. They trail 20-12. Late third quarter as the Lions kick off. Drops the football, but they get it right back. But Pope John is there. Makes a nice play. That is Tyleek Hill with the play on special teams. And now Seton Hall Prep will start inside their own 15.
Yeah, there's something to be said about Tyleek Hill, who has not had a great game running the ball, but has had an impact. He has a passing touchdown. You see the play on special teams. He's still finding a way to be an impact player in today's game.
I'd like to thank our sponsors today, Performance Pediatrics, Damon Physical Therapy, and Septic Safe. Appreciate the support right here on Big State Sports. Also, all of our sponsors, our loyal sponsors, lower right-hand corner. Please patronize those businesses. Such great sponsors we have on Big State Sports. Run up the middle, across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. If you want to advertise your business, get you in front of your community. It's a great way to advertise. It's a cool way to advertise. We get you commercials, and it's very affordable. George at BigStateSports.com. hit that subscribe button. We depend on our sponsors to keep all these games free. They'll always be free. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's a cool thing. We're getting close to 22,000 subscribers. 60 seconds left in the third quarter. A 2nd and 4, 6 yards on that play. Now whistle, play is ruled dead.
Flag on the play.
This drive being brought to you by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Of course, they have affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000. Discover those affordable vehicles backed by that rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. You always drive with confidence. Drive with Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Clock ticks, 36 seconds. The ball was pushed back 5 yards. So now it looks like a 2nd and 10. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Gilmore looks to throw on the option play. But right there again is that guy. Boy, oh boy. Canetta is all over the place for Pope John after that catch again by Eisenberg.
Yeah, another good read by Canetta. This Pope John defense has been fantastic. The defensive line today, they read the offense well.
That's the end of the third here. We got a good one. 2012 United White Division matchup. Seton Hall Prep with the lead over Pope John. We'll be back right after this.
.com.
For all of the perks that come with working here, I would say that the most valuable thing WIS offers is freedom. The freedom to make the most of your role, to really go beyond the job description, the freedom to think differently and be rewarded for it, and the freedom to show up as 100% who you are.
0, 5.
We're in the shadows of New York City. Look at that view, right through those trees. Beautiful view as we head to the fourth quarter here at Tevlin Memorial Field in West Orange, New Jersey. And we have a good one. It's 20-12, Seton Hall Prep over Pope John. And we have our Big State Sports crew. How about Chris Delagarde on camera? Great job today by Mr. Delagarde. Brian Scott producing, along with Jason Leonardo, Joel Kanya, as we start quarter number 4. And Seton Hall Prep comes out after that long drive. They had that 73-yard drive their last time out, their first drive of the second half. They only had the ball once in the third quarter. So this is their second time here in the second half. And it's a 3rd and 8 upcoming, Jason, for the Seton Hall Prep Pirates. So big defensive play here for Pope John.
Absolutely. They need a stop here to get back in this game. And for Seton Hall, the offense has looked a lot better today.
Gilmore under pressure. Gilmore is dropped. And a sack by the Pope John Lions. Was that Hauser again? Also, it looks like Johnston was in there too.
Yeah, that is sack number 4 on the day for the Lions.
Yeah, it was Hauser and Johnston. Hauser starting it. Johnston piled on there, and a sack and a huge play for the Pope John defense. 4th and long now at the 6-yard line, and they're going to get great field position. They got a punt out of their own end zone. Farrell and a low snap. He gets it. Nice job by Farrell, the punter. He gets it all the way out to the 39-yard line. That'll kick out of bounds. Pope John will get great field position at the Seton Hall Prep 39.
They need to take advantage of this drive. Like you mentioned, right? They're in Seton Hall field position. A touchdown, 2-point conversion ties this game. You cannot walk away from this drive with anything but a touchdown if you're the Lions.
Great field position at the Seton Hall 39-yard line. Early fourth quarter action.
And for Seton Hall today, they're just 3 for 11 on 3rd down. They got to do a better job of converting on these 3rd downs, extending drives, especially with a lead.
Right now it's 1st and 10. Irwin in a shotgun, and they blow it dead. Looks like a false start.
Flag on the play.
This will go against Pope John. No, I'm sorry. They're saying offside. So an offside on Seton Hall Prep and a first and 5.
5 yards. First and 5 from the Prep 34.
Move it to the 34. Irwin to Tyleek Hill, cutting it outside. A yard or two, gets out of bounds. That brings up a second and short for Pope John.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to go a little fast-paced. Seton Hall's defense was just on the field. Maybe they're trying to go fast-paced, tire them out here.
They have to get to the 29-yard line. 3rd down and 4. They're on the 33. Irwin throwing over the middle, wide open is Pope John, and it gets into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Wes Johnston, the Army commit, touchdown, Pope John, and they now trail by 2. Watch this beautiful seam pass over the middle.
Nobody there in the middle of the field. He was wide open. The passes over the middle of the field from Irwin earlier were effective. They work here, and now a big 2-point conversion coming up here for the Lions.
23 yards out, and now they'll go for 2. Wow, Pope John, their last 2 drives, big plays. Johnston with that touchdown reception. They'll call a timeout. 10:57 to go. 3rd quarter, we'll be back.
WIS gives me the freedom to be entrepreneurial, innovative. I feel supported to bring 100% of myself and my personality to work each and every day. I'm the CEO of WIS Family Office. I have 2 amazing children. I'm the daughter of French and Italian immigrants. Above all, I'm someone who derives strength and confidence from my ability to connect with others, and I strive to make a difference in their lives.
All right, 2-point conversion here now for the Pope John Lions. They trail by 2. Early 4th quarter, they were trailing 20-6. Irwin throwing far side to Hill. He walks in, and the 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, we are tied 20-20.
What an unbelievable job by the Pope John offense. They needed a touchdown on this drive with the field position they were given, and they took advantage of that opportunity.
So we are tied at 20 with 10:57 remaining in quarter number 4. That was a 39-yard drive for the Pope John Lions. 23-yard touchdown reception by Wes Johnston over the middle. Was a beautiful pass by Irwin. The seam pass over the middle worked to perfection, and he walked into the end zone. 2-point conversion by the Pope John Lions, Tyleek Hill, and we're tied at 20-20. And this is kind of what we expected when we came into this game today.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we had to go into this thinking it was going to be close. But Seton Hall Prep hadn't scored more than 14 points since their first game of the season, so the offenses look better. And for Pope John, they just came off with a 34-point performance, so this is kind of what we've expected from their offense.
Kickoff, end over end, chases Seton Hall Prep back to their own 1-yard line. Here comes Stockling up the middle. Stockling on his feet still. Pretty good yardage across the 25 to the 29-yard line. So they'll take over from their own 29 with 10:48 to go in quarter number 4. So Seton Hall Prep punted their last time out. Their first possession of the 4th quarter. Second possession of the 4th quarter, rather.
It's a big drive here for Seton Hall Prep. They got to get something going, march down the opposite end of the field and get some points.
Gilmore back to pass. Gilmore looking. Now under pressure and throws it away. Good pressure by that Pope John defensive line. Damon DeFazio, who has a sack in this game. And a second down.
Yeah, Gilmore's been feeling that heat all day long from this Pope John defensive line, and unfortunately not able to complete the first down pass.
Gilmore comes over, takes a look. Now he comes back into the huddle. He wanted the call from the sideline. 2nd and 10. 2 wideouts down below, 1 up top. Gilmore, again under pressure. Gilmore, nice move, good footwork by Gilmore. He finds his man, and a first down across the 40 to the 42-yard line. How about that footwork by the senior quarterback, finding Amari Jones.
Really nice job there. The linebacker came in and blitzed and had a free shot, but Gilmore was able to avoid that and complete a pass for a first down. Really nice job by the quarterback.
Out to the 43. Amari Jones with the reception. He's just a freshman. He's listed at 5'11", though. He's a freshman. 5'11", 155. Number 15 in blue. Gilmore. Robbins. Nothing. Back to the 45. Hauser on the tackle. The linebacker. 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, Robbins as well, another impact player, but him as well, but pretty quiet in the running game. It's been these quarterbacks airing it out today that's been a factor.
So 2nd and 8 for Seton Hall Prep. On a gorgeous Saturday afternoon, we're in West Orange, Essex County, New Jersey. Trips down below for Seton Hall. Seton Hall Prep. Gilmore, shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws over the middle. He was tripped up, and a flag is thrown. That was a late flag from the judge in the defensive backfield. Bill Fitzgerald, the sideline of Seton Hall Prep, was screaming for a flag, and he was tripped up there.
Yeah, it looked like it may have been pass interference, and that would give them a first down and putting them into Pope John territory. So that is a massive penalty on Pope John, their 5th of the day.
So 15 yards puts him into Pope John territory at the 40-yard line with 9:24 remaining. We're tied 20-20. Gilmore, the quarterback.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. I mean, Seton Hall being able to march down the field and scoring on these drives, no more important than right now.
Right side throw, a little too high. They were not on the same page with his wide receiver, Amari Jones. So 2nd and 10 now for Seton Hall Prep. Pirates not afraid to throw the ball today. They've thrown it plenty. They've had success. They had an option play earlier for a 37-yard touchdown.
Yeah, they've been limited. Robbins with only, give or take, about 44 or so yards on the ground, which is not like him. He had a big game last week, and it's been a tough go today against this defensive front for the Lions.
2nd and 10. Robbins sets up to the left of Gilmore. Low snap. Gilmore throws a little high. Intended receiver was Joe Procia, who caught that option touchdown earlier this game. Incomplete pass, though. And now a 3rd and 10 for Prep.
Big decision here. What play to call? I mean, it's a 3rd and long. I'd imagine they probably, assuming they get some yards here in the positive manner rather, that they will probably go for 4th down here as well. So it's a matter of what they call here on 3rd and long.
They're on the Pope John 40. 3rd down. 10 to go. 9:15 remaining in the 4th quarter. We are tied at 20. Throw far side, a little too far. Incomplete pass. And that brings up 4th down. Now what do? It looks like they're going to bring in the punting unit.
That's probably the right call here on a 4th and 10.
Well, you're in a tie game. Late in the game, now it becomes field position type of thing. So punt it away, pin him, try to pin him inside the 10, at least the 20, and make Pope John go down the field.
Yeah, the Pope John offense has looked a lot better here at the end of the 1st half and the start of the 2nd. We'll see if they can make a stop.
Punt it away, it goes out of bounds inside the 20 at about the 16-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 18. So Pope John takes over from their own 18-yard line. 9:04 to go in the 4th quarter. So a punt by Seton Hall Prep. And Pope John has a long way to go from their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, Luke Irwin's played well today. I've been very impressed with him. He obviously had the 1 turnover, but overall, he's completed 10 passes. I mean, he's looked pretty good overall, about 10 of 12, so he's been pretty sharp today, and especially over the middle of the field.
Handoff, Hill, left side, makes a couple juke moves outside. Nice job by Tyleek Hill. Couple of fakes there, got him a couple of extra yards and a first down for Pope John. Now they're going to say he was short, so he stepped out of bounds after 8 yards.
Yeah, that's been the biggest difference so far the second half is they've completely unleashed Tyleek Hill. Feels like every time he runs the ball, it's at least for 7-8 yards.
Yeah, he was bottled up in that first half. Here in the second half, a different story. There's some room there. Now bottled up there, he does not get the first down, maybe a yard on the play. And that brings up a third down for the Pope John Lions. 8:43 and ticking here in the fourth quarter.
And that's the difference right now. That last third down for Seton Hall Prep was 3rd and 10. This is manageable. It's a 3rd and 2. A lot easier to convert. Pope John's done a pretty good job themselves. They're about 3 for 9 or so on 3rd down.
They give it to Hill. Hill got stopped for a second, and he's gone. Tyleek Hill, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown, Pope John. 72 yards, Tyleek Hill. Watch this. Wow. He was tripped up. They almost had him, and he took off.
Those long strides. What an unbelievable job. And we were waiting for it to happen, Joel, and it looks like we've officially seen the coming out party of Tyleek Hill.
72 yards to pay dirt. And Pope John takes a 26-20 lead. Now they call timeout before the extra point, just like last time. Pope John wants the timeouts. They want to think about it. 26-20, 8:14 to go. Not sure what to call on the timeout. There's head coach Dom Gaston in that Pope John huddle.
I wonder if the conversation could be about if they're going for 2. They've missed 2 extra points today, so maybe they're considering going for 2 with the struggles kicking.
But they did call their first timeout with 8:14. Wow, just a tremendous run by Tyleek Hill. And that will put him over 100 yards today. He's had over 100, I think, here in the second half. We're very close to it.
Definitely. Yeah, he's over 100 here in the second half, and he's been fantastic all year.
And for Hill, that is his 8th touchdown of the season.
He's got 128 on the game, I believe.
And that's his 27th of his career, and they're tripped up. They went for 2. They gave it to Hauser, the big guy. That does not work that time, and it's 26-20. 8:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be back right here on the Big State Sports Network.
In beautiful Sussex County, there is an institution that is always striving to excel. Through innovation and progress, our students find a community where they are nurtured and inspired. Through academic accomplishments, artistic aspirations, and athletic pursuits, we are actively building the school of the future, and the future is now. We lead with confidence. We lead with faith. We lead by example. We are Pope John.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Just trade in any phone in any condition and get iPhone 16 Pro.
Kickoff here
Touchback on the play.
at West Orange. That goes into the end zone over to Seton Hall Prep. They'll start at their own 20-yard line, but they're trailing now for the first time in this game, 26-20 after that big 72-yard run by Tyleek Hill.
Yeah, and we were waiting for it, right? He was kind of, struggling to get going in the first half. In this second half, he has officially broken it open, already over 100 yards here in the second half.
Talking to Coach Gaston during the week, University of Rhode Island looking at Tyreek Hill. He has not committed yet. 8:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Pope John a 6-point lead now. Seton Hall Prep looking, throwing near side. Good throw by Gilmore. A few yards on that play over to Bergwall. And that'll bring up a second down for the Pirates.
Yeah, good throw by Gilmore and a good start to this drive. It's important. Use up the clock. Don't be afraid to use it up, because you get down the field, score a touchdown with limited time, you kick the extra point, you have a lead.
Well, they would love to do that. All the way, bring this clock all the way down to the end and get an extra point to win it after a touchdown. Whistles, flag, false start against the Pirates, and they'll bring him back 5 yards. So they lost all of that yardage on that first down. So now it's 2nd and 11.
That definitely will not help their case. That is penalty number 8 on the day for the Pirates. And again, after a really good first down gain, they put themselves back at a 2nd and long.
Second and 11, Gilmore. Good, had time, but now finally that pocket broke down and he is sacked back at the 10, 11 yard line. And who got him? It was Dave Thompson with the sack. He had some time there, and then it broke down, and Thompson broke through. It's a big sack for Pope John.
Yeah, number 5 on the day. They've had no issues getting to Gilmore here and forcing these 3rd and longs.
Back to the 12. They have to get to the 30. 3rd and 18 for the Pirates. Down by 6. Clock ticks at 6:33. They give it a run play, and that was to Robbins. Nothing there. 4th down and long. And they're going to have to punt the football. So a nice stop by the Pope John defense.
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued by the call, because, I mean, they're down to, I believe, one more timeout. And, man, I'd hate to see that, go to waste as this clock continues to run, and Pope John's going to have good field position yet again.
Joshua back deep, stands at his own 45-yard line. Prince Joshua for Pope John. Good kick, spiral. And Joshua takes the fair catch. Pope John, though, will have good field position at their own 44-yard line. Under 6 to go now here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this is where you got to imagine this becomes the Tyreek Hill game, right? With Seton Hall Prep with only, looks like, 1 timeout left. They're up by 6. You probably want to see them run the clock as much as possible. Even if they can get a couple extra points here to give themselves the lead, a field goal would put them up 2 scores. So we'll see what Pope John can do, but this could be a very impactful drive for the Lions.
Well, if anything, they would love themselves now to run out the clock and drive this down inside the 15, 10-yard line and take 5:53 off the clock. Like you said, Jason, Seton Hall Prep only has 1 timeout remaining. So Hill, number 3 in the whites, the lone setback. Irwin in a shotgun. They give it to Hill up the middle. Dropped at the 48-yard line. Tackled by Seton Hall Prep. Elander got that tackle, number 44. 4 yards on the play.
Good first yard gain. I'd imagine, if I'm Seton Hall Prep, I'm probably stacking that box. They want to run the football and wind down some clock time.
This is Hill picking his way through the line. Good yardage into Seton Hall Prep territory. About 2 yards shy of a first down. Now that brings up a 3rd and short for the Pope John Lions.
Pirate Nation, let's hear it for
clock going down to 5:08. Well, I tell you what, Pope John gets no huddle. Okay, now they're going to slow it down. They get right back out there ready to hike the football. They're not sitting on a lead. Tyreek Hill does not get the first down. He is wrapped up. Nice job by that Seton Hall defense.
Really nice stand defensively by the Pirates, and this is going to put Pope John in a tough position here on a 4th and short.
Looked like Elander got in there also that time, 44. And 33 was in there, Justin Cook. A good job by Cook and Elander, 4th down. Pope John will go for it. Inside handoff, Hauser dives forward, gets the 1st down in that power set, and a 1st down for Pope John. How about that? That's old school Pope John right there.
That's a really nice job by the Pope John offense, and that is a great job. Good call, getting them in an opportunity to put this game away here.
That's old school Pope John, Vic Paternostro football right there. They get the 1st down on a 4th down run. They place it at the 44 of Seton Hall Prep. 3:52 to go. Clock ticks. Another set of downs for the Lions. Now Irwin in no hurry. Handoff. This is the backup running back. A flag is thrown. He's brought down. This is Gallinella, the sophomore running back. But the flag, and this may go against the Pope John Lions.
Yeah, it may have been a hold there on the offensive line, although they're pointing in the direction of Seton Hall Prep.
So illegal block against Seton Hall Prep, how about that? And a 15-yarder, a personal foul against the Pirates. That brings them all the way down to the 31-yard line.
That's a brutal penalty here for the Pirates, and now they have a new set of downs, and we're under 3.5 minutes in this game.
Irwin letting the clock run. Quarterback for Pope John. Taking his time. Waiting for the official to signal. Down to 3:04. Working the clock. He's hurt. He saw the 5-second signal by the official, and he hiked the ball. Good job by the Pope John Lions. A couple of yards on the play for Pope John. Gallinella inside the 30.
Yeah, and if you're Seton Hall Prep, this is tough. You have one timeout, and it's a matter of when do you use it. I'd imagine they might call it on a 3rd down if it gets to a 3rd down.
2 yards on that play, 2nd and 8 on the 29-yard line of Seton Hall Prep. A 6-point Pope John lead. They are in no hurry as the clock tick, tick, tick. 2:15. Hill trying to bounce it outside. Get that corner. He just about does. Good yardage, but he stepped out of bounds at the 21-yard line, so the clock stops. Exactly what Pope John did not want.
Yeah, that's not the right move there, although I know he wants to run and make plays, but there, yeah, you definitely want to stay in bounds and keep the clock running, although it looks like they got a 1st down out of it.
But a good credit to Seton Hall Prep for getting him, pushing him that way out of bounds. But yes, a 1st down for Pope John. Now, 2:08 to go, another set of downs. And if Pope John does it right, they can run this clock out. Hill in the offensive backfield. It's Hill up the middle. Inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. 2nd down. Pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Under 2 minutes to go. Once again, stay tuned for our Open Road Mazda Marsound Player of the Game. Plus, we'll throw out that bling that we give, that medal from Performance Trophy and Medals. Next 24, 48 hours on our social media sites. We'll figure out who our Open Road Mazda of Marstown Player of the Game is. As Pope John in no hurry. Hill, the tailback, 1:23. It's Hill, stutter steps, kicks it outside, and he wants to cut back in. He does not, and he does take a knee inbounds. But they stop the clock, but it's a 1st down stop of clock with 1:15 to go. And Tyleek Hill having a 2nd half here.
Unbelievable job by Tyleek Hill, putting the Pope John Lions on his shoulders and converting another 1st down and putting this one to bed.
Timeout by Seton Hall Prep. We'll take our last timeout of the day. 1:15 to go. A Pope John 6-point lead. We'll be back.
Only on Verizon.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCN.
So here we go, minute 15 to go in this game. Last time out called by Seton Hall Prep, but guess what? Pope John in victory formation. They take the knee, and the clock will run down. Down at the Seton Hall Prep 11-yard line. Second down, but the Pirates cannot stop the clock. And the Pope John Lions come into West Orange, Seton Hall Prep, and they will defeat the Pirates here on their home turf. A big win. They were trailing most of this game. They were trailing at one point 20-6, and they came from behind. That big 72-yard run by Tyleek Hill. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors today, Performance Pediatrics, Damon Physical Therapy, and Septic Safe. The last knee is taken, still 25 seconds to go as the clock winds down, but they cannot stop it, and Pope John is celebrating, and the cheerleaders on the other side are celebrating, the fans are celebrating, and Jason, what a second half for Tyleek Hill and the Pope John Lions.
Really impressive job by Pope John making those second half adjustments, getting Tyleek Hill more involved. Like I mentioned, just over 40 yards rushing in that first half, and on about 2 carries, it seemed like 2 or 3 carries, he exceeded that. So a really nice job by Pope John going back to their bread and butter, getting a big road win to spoil the Pirates' senior day.
Again, they were trailing 20-6 in the third quarter in this game, and they score the next 20 points to win this ball game over Seton Hall Prep, 26-20. That will wrap it up from West Orange, Seton Hall Prep. Pope John wins it by 6. They up their record to 2-4, 1-2 in the United White Division. Seton Hall Prep drops to 2-5, 0-4 in the division. For our entire crew here from Big State Sports, Chris Delegard on camera. Great job today, Chris. Of course, Brian Scott producing. Great job by Brian. Jason Leonardo, I'm Joel Kanya. Have a great afternoon, everybody.
Begins to give it off the play action, looking for receiver, and Lehman, does he get it clean? Yes, he does. Lehman, number 21.
On September 20th, in a shotgun, Gilmore looking over the middle, completes it, and a first down for Seton Hall out to the 50-yard line. I believe that was Matthew Matt Bergwall who got that catch. 7 is Matt Moran. Handoff. This is Robbins, knocked down immediately. Good job by that Pope John defense. And that's going to bring up for Seton Hall Prep. Gilmore back, throws, far side. Robbins gets it, and he steps out of bounds on a first down for the Pirates. That's a nice play.
Really
close. Good job by the Pope John Lions. That was a couple of Lions. Linebacker Tyler Hauser trips top. Irwin in a shotgun. Hill the lone setback. They give it to Hill. Tyleek Hill trying to cut outside, but right there, Seton Hall Prep, and they stop him. And a nice job.
All those guys back.
2nd and 10, Gilmore under pressure. He is dragged down, and a sack for Pope John. Jason Leonardo, bad snap. Pope John trying to get it out. They cannot. It's picked up by Seton Hall Prep and a touchdown. Jaden Crawford runs it in. Hill off to his left, back, throws, completes it, far side, and a first down for Pope John to Wes Johnston. Again, Johnston looking, now rolling, throws, completes it, near side to the 26-yard line, and a completion to Peyton Fox, and a first down for Pope John once again. In the end zone, and a touchdown for Pope John. That is Tyler Hauser getting the carry. Looking, throwing, completes it, that's beautiful, and goes out of bounds, and a first down to Matthew Moran. That's septic safe. Septic spelled with an I-K. Back to pass, Gilmore, under pressure, he is sacked, and it's that man again, Hauser, with a sack. Throws it right to Seton Hall Prep, intercepted the 30, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line. Intercepted by looking, throwing, completes it to midfield, still on his feet as he spins out of a tackle inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Amari Jones and more, first down for the Pirates down to the 15-yard line. Quick move by Matt Bergwall by 8. Gilmore, the quarterback, in a shotgun. He's looking to throw over the middle, complete touchdown. Touchdown, Seton Hall Prep, Matthew Bergwall. Good end over end kick. Hill will take it at his own 4-yard line and has a little room here. Tyleek Hill gets it out to the 40-yard line. Good return for Hill. To go here in the third. Irwin, screen pass over to Hill. There's an option. Wide open is Pope John, and he is gone. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. Joe Rosinski, the off. Drops the football, but they get it right back. But Pope John is there. Makes a nice play. That is
back in this game, and for Seton Hall, the offense has looked a lot better today.
Gilmore under pressure. Gilmore is dropped, and a sack by the Pope John Lions. Throwing over the middle, wide open is Pope John, and he gets into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Wes Johnston, the Army commit. Irwin throwing far side to Hill. He walks in, and the 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, we are
3 for 9 or so on third down.
They give it to Hill. Hill got stopped for a second, and he's gone. Tyleek Hill, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown, Pope John. 2nd and 11, Gilmore. Good, had time, but now finally that pocket broke down, and he is sacked. Okay, now they're gonna slow it down. They get right back out there ready to hike the football. They're not sitting on a lead. Tyleek Hill does not get the first down. He is wrapped up. Nice job by that